the
Welcome
mindset
back to
and going
Disparates
for
en
it, because
Serio.
that's another
On the
thing.
previous
We have
episode,
to actually take the step and go for it. And it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be comfortable. But guess what? When you do something that's uncomfortable, you're growing. You're growing. So, like now, like I would have never been able to have this talk and do this podcast if I wasn't
yeah,
showing up on social media for four
mm,
years and taking that
mm,
first step of being uncomfortable and
yeah,
not
yeah.
caring what other people think. Just do what you got to do.
Bienvenidos a Disparates en Serio. This week's guest, Jasmine Collado, is a proud mama, entrepreneur, and a world digger who's redefined what it means to live well, build wealth, and show up fully. Jasmine reminds us que el crecimiento es un proceso íntimo, poderoso y a veces hasta divertido. Jasmine, welcome to Disparates en Serio. It's a pleasure to have you here. How are you?
First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I have few more questions for you, and I'll let you go because I know how busy you are. But navigating social media and visibility, you got a strong presence online. Has your relationship with social media evolved, especially with motherhood in the mix? And what would you tell someone who's hesitant, like you said right now, to put themselves out there? Because this is us talking about people that are already on social media and are promoting things, intentionally. But what would you say with somebody that is even hesitant, even to start to put themselves in social media?
I think a lot of the maybe people that are hesitant is because they don't want to share too much of their personal life, but in reality,
Mm,
you control what you're going to share, right? You don't
mhm,
have to share everything. I think that's a big thing of people being hesitant. Um,
mhm,
but really, you just show what you don't have to get on social media and show your entire life. You can pick and choose
mhm,
what you're going to share. And I think that's one of the big hesitant parts of people to show up.
mhm.
Um
Yes, yes.
because they don't want to, you think that you need to show everything. You don't need to show everything about your life.
You can focus in one point.
You can focus on one thing. And
Mm,
I think a big part of learning this
mhm.
is also knowing what is the purpose. Like find your your
That's key.
your purpose,
That's key.
not
You
only your purpose,
focus.
but just like your focus on what is it that you want to do, what is it that you think
That's
you
good.
have
I like that.
that you can share, and people are gonna like, because I'm telling you, there's a community of people for anything. If you're someone who loves to cook, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
and you think your meals, people are always telling you, oh my God, esta comida está buena, y tú lo hiciste, qué fácil. Tú nunca
Go
sabes.
for that.
Hay mucha gente que quiere verte a ti compartiendo esa comida que tú haces. Esa,
Sí, sí.
those dishes. So really
Mm.
find your niche,
Okay, finding your
and find
niche.
your
Mm.
niche and explore that, and then go on with it. Go full throttle with that one niche. You don't need to like talk about 500 things. Just
Yes, yes.
focus on one thing that you think that it's that thing that maybe people need. And believe me, even if you think it's
You're
weird
so
and nobody
wise.
else is gonna like it, there's always something.
Mm.
There's people waiting for you to show up so you can
Yes,
share that and listen to you and your message or your gift or your
I
cooking,
can with
whatever it
this
is.
girl. Wow. I can with you. You're so wise. You're so young. Why are you so wise if you're so young? I can't. Yeah. But then you said, this is now real talk. You seem unstoppable and super talented, motivational, all this energy, and so wise. But I know even the strongest women have off days. How do you handle burnout or self doubt when it creeps in?
Okay, so definitely I have my off days. And I just what I usually do is, well, self-doubt, that's going to happen all the time. And I do have my off days because not everyone's perfect. But what I try to do is I try to like pull back and share what I can. If it's on the social media platform,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if I'm feeling like down, my I don't want to seem like I'm perfect and I have a perfect life, but I don't want to send out my energy on to my platform. So
Okay.
I keep my post to a minimum when it comes to that, to sharing on
Mm-hmm.
social media. When I don't feel like I'm up for it, I don't show up and speak, but I do share some words of wisdom, whether it's a quote or
You
whether
do,
it's
you do, you
someone
do.
else that shared something positive, I can share that.
Also,
And
after you overcome it, after I see that after you overcome something difficult, you come on and say, "Hey guys, this just happened," and then you said how you overcome that, and
yeah,
I like that because it show your human side. Like these things happens to me too, but it's not what happened to you. It's how you react to it. Like I said in my previous podcast, right?
oh my God, that's so funny you mentioned it. I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's like, on that day I just try to post and show positive things. Like you said, when I overcome it, I
Mm-hmm.
share that, and I share maybe, that difficult time that was happening. This is what happened, but now I'm showing up and telling you this is what I did to make it better, or to just
Yes.
also, I don't just try to do like toxic positivity. Like, I'm not just being positive and positive, positive, and that's it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
showing the real self and just showing that
Mm-hmm.
we all go through it, because that's
Mm.
another thing. Like, it's not always, I mean, life is full of ups and downs, and
Yes.
there are things that happen in life that we just, we can't control them. And
Mm-hmm.
also the way our feelings, also, we sometimes things happen and we
Yeah.
can't control that. But yes, I always try to share it after I've overcome it. I try to share it and share that I did go through this difficult time. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you pointed it out. I wasn't even thinking about that, but you
I'm a
caught that.
fan. I'm a fan. I really, I check, I read, I listen to what you're saying because I'm a
Yeah.
fan. You really inspire me. So now you have a legacy. You are putting a legacy out there. So you're building a legacy for your child, your community, yourself. For me, what's the message you hope people walk away with after following your journey? What's bringing you joy lately? That has nothing to do with productivity.
What's bringing me joy lately? Well, first of all, I want my legacy to be just, you can you can do better for yourself. You can you
Thank you
you
for bringing that legacy. Thank you.
you can do better for yourself. Don't underestimate yourself, and always take care of yourself first. And always building a healthier life um is going to bring you not just longevity, because I also, that's the thing. I want to live a long life, but I want to live a long healthy life. So I
Right.
I feel like everything I bring and share, it's about that. It's about a healthy living, but it's also because I want to live healthier, but live long, but live a healthy long life where I can be
Hmm.
independent and be there for my family. But what was the other question? What was the Oh, what's
Now
what's giving me joy now?
we'll bring you in joy now. Yes.
Well, actually, right now I'm in a season of reflection. So really my quiet time, and
Mm.
just trying to see,
Those peaceful time.
yeah,
Yeah.
trying to see what things I still can improve. And it doesn't have to
Exercise.
be, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't always have to be like a workout or helping people. What
Mm,
can
hmm.
I that's something we need to do. We need to quiet our lives
Mm-hmm.
and see what we've done in the past and what we can do in the future to help ourselves. So one thing I'm doing is I'm trying to reflect and see, like, how do I want my life to be in 10 years, in 20
Uh-huh.
years, and
Uh-huh.
think of like the best case scenario. Like, it's a time for me now to like dream. And I think we don't do
Oh,
that. We don't do that as people. We just
no.
live in the day to day, in the
Mm-hmm.
day to day life, and just want to get through with our days. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like take this time to sit and reflect, and see what's the best case scenario for me. What's the dream life I want,
And
you know?
visualize that and
And
focus on that.
visualize that and see,
Yes.
and then see what are the steps I need to take to have that dream life. You know, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's I wanna and it's not like, it doesn't have to be like this dream life like when you retire. It's like, what do you want to do within the next year? If tú dices, oh,
The
yo quiero
immediate
ir a
future, not the super long run, but
not the super long future. Yes, the super long future, but also like the immediate future. So now
yes,
this is bringing me joy, a time to reflect, so
nice.
I can get those things that I want to do, or live those experiences that I
So
want. And
you are in your dream manifestation stage.
yeah, basically. But it's also like, what can I do to get there? And it's something as simple like, oh, let's say you want to travel to Europe, and you want to
Mm-hmm.
have a nice 2 week vacation in Europe. And
Uh-huh.
think of like, what is it that I want? Like, si yo me quiero ir a Italia por 2 semanas, o Italia,
Uh-huh.
España, todo eso, ¿qué es lo que yo
Uh-huh.
tengo que hacer para conseguir eso? ¿Tú entiendes? So,
Okay.
so es un momento de reflexión en todo eso, no solamente dinero, trabajo, negocio,
No, and how you want to live your
no,
life, things you want to
yeah,
do.
how I want to live my life. How do I want to be a happier version of myself, you know?
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I have a rapid fire question. I'm gonna three questions, really quick, and you're gonna answer it really quick. Okay.
Okay.
Favorite dish?
I
You
really like
can't
a
take that
churrasco.
long. You have to
Churrasco,
say,
churrasco.
okay. Uh, last audio they make you cry or laugh.
Cry. Maybe a song.
Okay, anything, any audio they make you laugh, cry or laugh.
I think a Whitney Houston song. I maybe listening to a
Yeah.
good Houston song. Yeah, it's very tight.
Aww. Yeah, okay. I love Winnie. Something you used to believe about success that you no longer do.
Um, Success is not only about making money. It's how you can help people. It's more, you feel more successful when you've helped other people than just making money.
So that was something that changed. That was something that,
100%.
wow, nice. Where can people glow up in real time and follow your glow, and how can they work with you or support your work?
Well, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is J Collado 280, J Collado 280 on Instagram. Yeah, you can. That's the best way to follow me.
The best. Okay. Well, I had to say, I am so grateful to myself for coming up with the idea to invite you to the show, because this was the best. I am so glad to have you, so happy and so honored to have you here, Jasmine. You are so inspiring. You like como un café expreso. You inject energy. You make people believe in themselves. Believe that it's possible. You're funny. You're smart. You're wise, which is not the same. And you're really a great example of the Latina woman that can do it all. So thank you for being out there, saying all those things, and to keep you, to make us part of your journey, make us part of your life. Most of all, thank you so much for taking out of your time to be here with me and share all this wisdom and all this empowerment. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a pleasure. You have a lovely day. Thank you. Say
Bye, everyone.
bye.
So much.